Right, guys, late one, but you know me, I like to leave things quite late. And please excuse the hair, because I did get in earlier and I just conked out because sleepy girl season is here. Anyway, I am back with a continuation to the Dead End Tours, which I love, let's face it. Now, this one's coming out in July, and I absolutely 100% endorse you guys getting it. If you haven't started on the Dead End Tours series, you're missing out, and I highly recommend that you pick it up. So, Tina, Billy, Cal, they're all back. Although, in all fairness, Tina did not have a very good experience at Huntingfield, so I feel like she needs a raise at this point. So this is In Too Deep, where we basically follow our characters doing another Dead End tour. Where, you know what, so far these tours have been like death trap material, they really have. Because the first tour was just an insane asylum with ghosts and two maniacs. And then the second tour was terroristy maniacs who were interested in zombification. And now we are on In Too Deep, where we have witchcraft and clowns. So they end up going to this amusement park, abandoned amusement park, which has so much history. So again, you get two tours. Billy, who does the historical tour, and then you've got Tina, who does the supernatural tour. And let's face it, Tina has had enough of Billy's shit at this point, because she's been at gunpoint, she's nearly her life has been threatened so many times. I am really surprised Tina came back. I'm surprised Cal's still there. Poor bugger. And Billy, as always, is very on the money kind of side, and he wants the reputation of his tours to go on. And in all fairness, sometimes I really want to slap Billy, because he seems to care more about the reputation of the tours than he does the safety of his humans. And this one just kind of showcases that big time. So the two tours, one is the tragedies and all the stuff that went on the grounds, going all the way back to the 1600s, where we meet Marjorie Instow, who is a woman that was accused of witchcraft. And these pompous asses, who are kind of like the Witchfinder General guys, basically this landowner takes over Marjorie's land after he burns her at the stake. However, Marjorie, she holds a grudge, decides to come on back and take on the curse that she has bestowed upon them, and where she's like, all the blokes in your family dead. I'm coming for all of you until I get my land back. And I'm just like, that's some sheer dedication right there. And there's this one point where I love the fact that the guy just went, tear it down, this is my land now, take her witch cottage and tear it down. And she bewitches this guy who is tearing her cottage down, and he ends up rebuilding her cottage for her in a different part of the area. And I'm just like, that is some skill right there, Marjorie. She ain't rebuilding shit. You're doing it. You're gonna tear up her house. You're gonna put it back where you found it somewhere else. I just broke at that part. It was pieces. So basically, the women of Instow, this clan of witches, they are going on generations and generations to get their land back. That is literally the crux of it. They want the frickin' land back. They don't want an amusement park on the land. They just wanted the land back. Give it back to the women. You know what I'm saying? Ashley did an amazing job as always, research-wise. You can tell he's done a bit of dabbling with the pagan side of things. I love that every single chapter involving, like when we go back in time, involved a tarot card, which was so cool. And then, of course, you've got the other side story, which intertwines with this story in a big way, where a bunch of kids decide to join the tour and they're lass hats. They're there because obviously the other thing that draws them to the land is this guy that dressed as a clown called Jack Willis, and he did some really messed up stuff. I ain't gonna get into it, but all you need to know is if you find a witch bottle buried in the ground, in cursed ground, that has a reputation for witchcraft, put it back. Put it back where it belongs. Don't go digging it up and be like, I want this witch bottle. I know it's full of blood. I'm just going to take it away and make it mine. No. Put it back where you got it. Otherwise, you end up with whatever the hell happened to Jack. And it's just like, you'll understand when you read. It's Anyway, so people dress up as clowns and they go around the area because of the horrible history of it. And these kids are like, we're clown hunters, we're here to like mess some clowns up. And I'm just like, you the clowns, you the idiots, you want to dress up as blooming Art the Clown, let him be, he ain't hurting nobody. He's in an amusement park, an abandoned amusement park, dressed as a clown. Leave him be. You know what I'm saying? But these kids are like, nah, they've bought weapons and everything. They're going to go and kick themselves up a clown. And sadly, Cal decides to follow Billy's instruction and dress as a clown. You can see where I'm going with this. Either way, this book is Boston. It's probably one of my favourite. Now, that's saying something considering I absolutely adored Hurting Field. I thought the second book was perfect, and I was like, can Ash go any further than this? Yes, he frickin' can. And the man knows what he's doing. So if you haven't started Dead End Tours, do it. And hopefully you'll catch up in time for when this bad boy gets released. So do me a favour and support Ashley Lister. He's a lovely human being, brilliant writer, master storyteller. Get on the tour.